birthday, but better than being trapped away from them for so long. Now, I did say on my birthday stream I would probably play the game that I can't distribute, but was never told I can't stream. And I'll do that now. Because I think streaming it kind of makes sense, even if I probably never be able to distribute it. And I'll just have to hope that, you know, a cartridge shows up at a car boot sale. But some footage out there would probably be good. So yeah, this is the Lost Haze MD ROM, which I was given at the time and told would be released at the time, and it never happened. So it never got enabled, and I can't do anything about it because, you know, I've been told I can't distribute it. This was obviously actually released on the SNES, but the Mega Drive version was reviewed because it was finished and then not released. So yeah, this is Indiana Jones's Greatest Adventures, which covers the 3 movies. I'll let the attract mode play for a bit. It's one of those nice console games that does have a proper attract mode. But yeah, I just hope this shows up with somebody who's not tied to conditions of not being able to post the ROM, because it's just frustrating to have to, you know, keep it. I thought I'd lost this for a long time as well, because the accounts I had were hacked into. A drive I had where I'd had backed up on got stolen when I was sort of out one time and had it with me. But I think they were just looking for personal details, not trying to steal ROMs off it. This ROM belongs in a museum. Yes. Right now it's at the deepest depth of a tomb somewhere, rather than in a museum, so you're going to need a real-life Indiana Jones or Lara Croft to somehow find it. Because, like I say, I can stream this, but I'm literally tied to conditions that mean I can't do anything else with it. Hey Nikki, thank you for joining, and thank you for the birthday wishes. And if anybody in the chat isn't currently subscribed to Nikki and Bunty's stream, Nikki and Bunty's channel on Twitch, make sure you are, because they do some fantastic content and some Jackbox games every Friday night. Hey Christian, thank you for the birthday wishes. Possibly Maine, possibly, but it's always a bit, you know, maybe. I'm surprised he's not out there somewhere already, to be honest, but who knows? All I can do is, you know, show it so that people have some more footage to refer to than they had before. If you want to play the game, you can just play the SNES version, obviously, but this does seem to be a complete version. You also have a birthday yourself this month, Christian. And it is a flash drive, not a hard disk anyway, Main, but yeah. When's your birthday then, Christian? I mean, this is one of those where I kind of wonder at this point if, you know, it was enabled in the official XML, if the ROM wouldn't just turn up. Because my gut feeling is I can't be the only one that has this. But, I don't know. May the 26th, so 20 days from now. That's even closer to Pac-Man's birthday. Well, still a year out, but I believe Pac-Man was the 22nd of May in 1980. Yeah, it did cover all 3 movies. It's a big effort, a lot of effort to see not released. The SNES version was, so you can still play the game, like I said, but the Mega Drive version is still a complete game, and obviously completely different hardware to the SNES. I punch this, I get a whip, and now I'm proper Indiana Jones. Get some grenades. But as far as I know, the actual game here is complete. It just wasn't released because Ocean went bust. Now we can swing up here, or we can try and swing up here. Or we can try and work out what the controls are. I'm not going to be very good at this game. Yeah, okay. There's an extra life up there, as you can see. There we go. There we go, and get it that way. You sort of have to know when things are going to pop up and kill you, and as a game, it makes good use of the hardware. Lots of scrolling effects, lots of brightness effects. You know, the shadow highlight effects. So, I mean, it's your typical Factor 5 quality. Whereas the SNES can do a lot of these things more easily. On the Mega Drive, they're slightly harder to pull off. I don't like the game design necessarily, in the fact that those things just pop up and kill you. But that spider web is blended with the highlight effect. You have to whip it to get out of the way. And here we have another case of don't walk off the edge. But you can just sort of run along this level without caring about too much. Yeah, there's a SNES version, Alan. It's just this is the Mega Drive version that is, unfortunately, at this stage, not public and kind of lost. It's one of those lost games. There we go. Let's get across there. And it's a shame, because I think it's a good example of what the Mega Drive can do on a technical level. You know, as you get with a lot of the Factor 5 games, if you play the Mega Turrican or something like that, that's also a fantastic game. Obviously, I mean, I didn't actually play this much, even though, you know, I was sent this, what, a good 15 years ago. I've not played it much because my enthusiasm for things that I know don't stand a chance of ever being public is kind of not there. I mean, I don't do emulation so that things get tied up on my hard drive forever. It's just not fun, which is one of the reasons I just wanted to show it as a game, even if I can't distribute it this time, because it's showing something of what it was, as opposed to just the magazine screenshots that were around for before. But, you know, maybe it will show up one day. Who knows? But you're probably not going to see much of it because you know how good I am at games. Yeah, you can't duck under that. I forgot. Hey Steve I, thank you for the birthday wishes, and everybody say hi to Steve I in the chat. We seem to be getting quite a few people here now. It's getting quite busy, which is good to see. Yeah, if anybody just joining, like say, this one is unfortunately one of the games that I will not be able to tell you to go and play yourself because, well, it was meant to be made public. Oh, I've not got a whip anymore. That's bad. Can I even do this without whip? No, probably not. Where's the next whip? Can I actually get past here without a whip? Probably not. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. Okay. I can do that. There's a whip. There's a whip. Oh dear. Maybe I should have practiced this before deciding I was going to stream it. But I didn't actually decide I was going to stream it until like 5 minutes ago. Because it's kind of... I still feel a bit bad for doing this. So nobody can play it. Except for the SNES emulator. There we go. The first level. That wasn't so bad. Another case of don't walk off the edge. Walking off the edge in games is something that happens. Oh, we have a big boulder. I mean, I'm sure everybody remembers the boulder from Indiana Jones. I sure do as a kid. That's one of the iconic scenes, isn't it? It's getting a bit close. Oh. Oh dear. Well, you didn't see the outtakes, Thomas. I mean, you know, you just got the cut. You got back here, back all the way here. thought I'd stick in the next scene. If you see all the footage, the stuff that wasn't released, like this game, then you'll see that Indy died a lot. I mean, there's probably at least 7 replacement actors. Wait, I'm back at the start of the game? Oh dear. If you continue, you go back to the very, very start. So you get to see it all over again. Now, it's a bit like Castlevania in the sense that your whip attacks take a long time. So if you're not used to playing a Castlevania type game, it's kind of difficult. Plus, you can only kill the spiders from the right height. So spiders are, you know, absolute pain, just like they are in real life if you don't like spiders. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. I just got to hope that somebody else has got it and can distribute it, because, you know, the people that sent it to me know they sent it to me. For all I know, it could be watermarked. The hashes are listed in, you know, MAME, so if somebody else has the same copy, they'll know they have the same copy and it's not watermarked. But I don't know. Like I say, I've had email accounts and flash drives with it on stolen, so somebody else does have it, but probably not people who are in any way interested in emulation. So people who steal that type of thing and hack into accounts typically just want personal details, bank accounts and the like. Not wrong. Oh dear. So that was not the best gameplay design there. I got kind of stuck and couldn't stand up. I don't have a whip again. So, like I say, on a technical level though, this is an impressive looking Mega Drive game, which makes it all the bigger shame that it's locked away. Hidden Palace have turned up a lot of good things recently, including like that Sonic 1 prototype. So there's always hope that these things will show up. I think there was even a cartridge listing for this on eBay a while ago that got taken down. So it does seem that whoever owns the rights to it doesn't want it public. I did notice also there's a new Indiana Jones game going to be released soon. Erratic PT, the video description says how old I am. I'm turning 40 today, so kind of a milestone, but I still feel about 25, so we're good.
Let's go.
I'm practicing the yoga. I don't want to spend too long on this one though, because again, it's one people can't play. I would like to get to one of the into the screen stages that was shown in the track. Staying at the very front of the screen is probably not a good idea actually, because you don't know what's coming up. This is very much learn the stage. You'll have very, very quick reactions. Or just keep jumping and hope for the best. Reminds me a bit of the Tasmania minecart scene, if you've ever played Tasmania. Well, Tasmania is a Mega Drive game I really like. Tasmania is a game I might play in a bit actually. A lot of people don't like Tasmania on the Mega Drive, but I personally do. Aside from, you know, not knowing anything about it, so going to be even worse than usual, because it's a game you have to learn. No, don't get me, rock, boulder rock. I mean, I'm not always a big fan of Indiana Jones games. I don't like the Atari arcade game that much. Yes, 28 in hexadecimal. Peter said the same thing on Facebook earlier. Sounds easier that way. Can I beat the boulder, or the boulder defeat me? Problem is, I know if I die, I go back to the start of the game. So the pressure is on. No! Whoa, whoa, whoa. That doesn't help. No, that makes it even worse. I will play until I run out of continues. That is as far as I can get it. Did I just jump past the... So if you were expecting to see a complete playthrough of this game, then you should probably tell me to try and use save states. Or get the extra lives, like this one. Properly. It's like Bongo with better graphics, isn't it? Except for not being chased by a dinosaur. I guess Bongo with better graphics would be a cross between this and Jurassic Park. I don't think you can jump over the boulder, the ogre. I think it is just a chase scene. It's a case of learning where the traps are and paying attention. Although, maybe if you watch the SNES long play where somebody's done that, maybe. But otherwise, I think it's just my poor reactions are not helping me. But yeah, practicing and learning it. Ooh, jump, 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 jump. I don't know why there's a thing to swing up there. There doesn't seem to be any point into it. Walk straight into a trap. So, yeah, if I was in charge, Indiana Jones would have only had one movie and he would have died very early on. This is my conclusion from playing this game. But yeah, there is a complete game here. I have put cheats on it before and played through it. A bit more than I have done today. Obviously that was a long time ago, and if you're asking me to find cheat files from 15 years ago, I'm going to say no. Which again is why it would be really nice if this was just public, so that I could just go, oh, there's somebody who made cheats for it, rather than there's no cheats for it. Again, research around games includes things like cheats. Obviously it includes things like the high score DAT file. As developers, we don't tend to always do those things. I didn't make a save state.
Let's go.
I want to run. Look, I know what's happening. Let me run. Clearly, I don't know what's happening. There should be better indications of where things are about to get you. Like there's nothing to warn you that's about to happen. Save states.
Let's go.
Anyway, if I complete this stage, I'll probably call an end on this game. Unless there is demand for me to play it more. Save states are great. Remember when MAME didn't have save states? That was a time ago. For a long time we just didn't have them, and you know, we couldn't do this. If you wanted to find a bug in the game, you had to either find a cheat or get there. Oh. It was a while ago, Bob. I mean, say back in the day, things we take for granted now just weren't there. I remember, I mean, MAME didn't do shaders for a long time, any kind of graphic for a long time. One of the earliest things I did, like back in 1999, was some port of Eagle effects to MAME, which admittedly now look awful. But it was a novelty. Then I did some sort of LCD simulation where I halved the resolution of the screen and added pixel blur between the frames, which I kind of liked, but everybody hated. I don't know. Novelties amuse you when you're younger. That one gets me all the time.
Let's go.
Yeah, scanlines were pretty much the only thing you had, weren't they? No, not load state. Save state. Okay, that pauses the game as well. The save state. The save state's not a good save state because this is a save state of the game paused with me dying. Also, yeah. So I think rolling does. No, rolling doesn't help. Maybe rolling helps. I don't know. This is only the first level. I think I can kind of see why the magazine shots, I think, were mostly the first level. The rolling's not actually that helpful. I mean, I can roll, but it doesn't roll me far. Or it rolls me straight into something. Run, it's a hairball. I blame the cats. I think the visuals on the Mega Drive are a bit of a downgrade over the SNES version. I mean, especially when we get to the Mode 7 stages on the SNES. It's a bit plainer on the Mega Drive, but it's still impressive for the, you know, a Mega Drive. So yeah, rolling does help in certain situations. I still have to, you know, not run out of health as well. I can't reach for the save state key because I'm too busy playing the game. Oh, there we go. Now I can reach for the save state key. Resisted on the same set of cats. You're not impressed by this game, main fan. Well, we'll be back to arcade games soon. I just wanted to sort of demonstrate this one for, you know, just so that people can have it on record that it does exist. It's a real game. The Nazis are searching for the Lost Ark. It's a well-presented game. It's a game that should have been released. I mean, I think if this had been released, people would have enjoyed it and considered it a good Mega Drive game. Yeah, the pop-up hazards are a bit annoying, main fan. It's just a case of learning them, but so many, you know, computer games, console games were like that. It's sort of a European development thing. On a technical level, though, I think it's an impressive Mega Drive game that is unfortunately still not available. The cutscenes play out and take their time because some movies. Now, I want to clarify that Miss Ravenwood is not related to Mr. Haywood. I wasn't aware of that, actually, Cow. I do have a cartridge of Virtua Racing and never noticed. That surprises me. So, I don't know. I have a password. Here we go, a nice little cutscene showing where we're going. Unfortunately, you know, I'm not going to complete the game on the stream. Hey, Renan, thank you for the birthday wishes, and thank you for joining the stream too. I don't believe I've seen the name in the chat before, so, you know, it's always appreciated to have new people here. Thank you. So, yeah, we're in Nepal now. So we have a snow scene. Now, I think if I play this well enough, we do eventually get to one, but I don't need to grenade everything. Is it saying push the crate? No. Yeah, like I said, I've not really played this because as soon as I found out that it was just going to be not possible to release it, I just lost all interest. Okay, yeah, it's one of those don't jump off the edge scenes. Bear trap. Sure, that's in mine, so I'm going to jump over it. Another bear trap. Oh, it's not. Why do I think it's in mine? I've seen them before. That almost sent me back into the bear trap. Yeah, the SNES version. I mean, I think we're probably lucky the SNES version was released too, because it was just on that exact time that Ocean went bankrupt, and so anything that hadn't been put out didn't get put out. I guess the SNES version is quite rare these days if it, only had a limited run as a result of the same situation. But again, look at the nice parallax on the clouds down there. But it's very Castlevania with a whip, isn't it? Just in a different setting. Castlevania levels of difficulty too. At least to me. Oh, let's get across it. Got a gun now. There we go, you see. I can fire a gun. Still a delay on every single, action. Hey, Zebo2002. Thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, it's a good game, I think. I would have enjoyed this when it came out. I mean, for console games, you kind of accept this, the whole learning mechanic, the traps. As much as I hate something like Shadow of the Beast, that does the same. It was just accepted that is how European games, computer games, console games were designed. I guess I have to push this along. No bear. Yeah, the traps must be working. Is this level more of a maze? Oh dear. Now I'm pushing about. There's no point in going down here, was there? I don't know what I was doing then. Barrels that burn forever. Rats that you can't kill because you can't get low enough down. I guess I can walk up the steps. Yes. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Now it's on fire. Fire bad. Fire bad. Indie burn. Uh-oh. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? That's not good. It's Rainbow Islands all over again, but without water, but instead fire. Yeah, I mean, in terms of technical achievements, the Factor 5 stuff is really, really good. But yes, like you say, not the best luck in the world. I can't actually. There's some. I need a whip. I don't have a whip. I probably messed this up because I don't have a whip. Where's the whip? Is it whip in the crate? No, oh dear. Now then, the crate's down there. Momoko 120%. Momoko 100%. It's got less bugs than Momoko 120% because when I was trying to play that one on stream, it just annoyed me because of all the bugs. I think that one actually needs. Oh, back here. That one needs a neutral position between the four-way joystick inputs, I think, to work. I noticed similar with the Hades Comet game for the Famicom Disk System. Unless you actually... What am I doing? With the Hades Comet for the Famicom Disk System, it has to detect a no disk in drive state before. Don't jump off the edge. It has to detect the no disk in drive state before it lets you change sides, and if it doesn't, then it just load errors. Because I was looking at that for another stream, and there's, I think, Momoko 120% is similar with the joystick inputs. If it detects no neutral position, it glitches, and MAME's four-way inputs don't do that. Anyway, I think when I die again, which is probably going to be very soon, I will move on to another game. I didn't save state before the burning house section, unfortunately. I've played this one for far too long already. We're on an hour and 24 minutes of stream now, and I've spent probably most of it on this game. I could play other Mega Drive games like. I could put some Toe Jam and Earl on a bit, because I really like that one. Although, I don't think Toe Jam and Earl's the best streaming game. Hey, save state.
Let's go.
I don't think you can even get a t-shirt these days, Cal. Probably should sell t-shirts again. Back in the day, there were some MAME t-shirts available. But these days, I'm sure we could create some really good MAME t-shirts, you know, proper art. Some, you know, virtual arcade cabinet artwork or virtual computer system artwork. It seems to be a wasted opportunity. Get up there. Get up here. Get up here. Get up here. Yeah, it's very Castlevania, isn't it? No, that's unkind.
Let's go.
I've only got a punch. I think the whip's in here though, yeah. The whip's in there. This is Ghouls and Ghosts level of like, know where the platform falls down. Oh, it's still falling down on the second try, so that's okay. But yeah, Ghouls and Ghosts on the second level has a section like that. This has two sections like that.
Let's go.
Oh, I should really get... Where is the whip? Here. I'm surprised I didn't use a raster effect there to split the palette. Let's try again.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would... Cosmic. Yeah, I don't like the breaking platforms, like you said, Santo. They're just unfair. But again, you did see them in a lot of games. You saw them in Ghouls and Ghosts. Ghouls and Ghosts, you eventually learn where they are. It's something you find in console games. You just sort of accept it. It's a very European design thing. And if you've played mostly arcade games, you're probably not going to have encountered quite such... Yeah, learn where it is or die. Nah, it's not even broken now, is it? So I'm not going to know where it is. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There.
Let's go.
So... I didn't pick up the whip. That's bad news. Another one breaks there already. No, I could get a whip there actually. Hold on, safe state. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen because I can see the thing to swing over. At least that does give you an indication because there's a swing thing there for no reason other than that. And that. Gotta push this that way to be able to make this jump. No, 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 no. So, maybe I should have practiced this before the stream. That would have been too logical. How do I get across here then? Or is it just a case of jumping in the right place? I think actually if you look at the platform maybe you can tell, I'm not sure. Why am I doing it worse this time? You have to let it fall, then jump. Okay. Can I make it up here? Is there somewhere to swing on? I don't get it. That's not going to help. Okay, I don't get it. Top tip, fire. Yes, fire appears to be my enemy right now. How do I get past this section? Maybe I just swing across here. It's far easier. That doesn't answer my question of what do I do here? So if this doesn't help at all... Okay, I don't know how to do this section. This is probably where this run... Okay, yeah, I don't know how to get past that section.